Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Earth 2, Issue 2, the annual. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 33, and this week it's not on DarkAvengerINC. It's never going to be on DarkAvengerINC again, because we are closing our doors for DarkAvengerINC and moving to Comic Frontline. So, all my series 101, topic video, Mayday's Journey, and Comic Uno episode will be on Comic Frontline this week and forever. So, and our opening is February 11th, so all new series and stuff will, and everything starting, the big blow-up, the big blowout, will be February 11th. So, be sure, big launch week, be sure to check that out, and you can subscribe to Comic Frontline. It'll be annotated. And here are those exclusive comics for Comic Uno episode 33. We have Trish Out of Water, issue 4. Invincible, issue 108. Furious, issue 1. Red Lanterns, issue 27. The Flash, issue 27. Superman, issue 27. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 33, which will be annotated. But let's talk about Earth 2 Annual, issue 2. Actually, this is nothing I was really looking forward to this week. You know, it wasn't something I was like totally excited for, but I was kind of excited for it because we get to see the origins of Batman. But then we think back at the Earth 2 Annual issue 1, it's like, oh, weren't we supposed to get the origins back then? I was like, alright, maybe finally we will get the origins. And I already heard who was the Batman before this issue, just because I read Bleeding Cool and there were promotions of action figures that already revealed his identity previously. So I already knew who Batman was. So keep that in mind as I do review this comic. And that's actually in a really good way. I knew his identity, and we'll see what I thought about the comic. But yeah, hopefully we actually got his identity, which I will say we actually did get his identity here, and who is the new Batman, which I feel like we have all been waiting for, and again, I already found out. But love this cover, and let's see if I like the story. So in this issue, again, we get the origins of who this Batman is. So if you don't want to know the whole Batman thing, there are going to be spoilers in this review. So who is Batman? Gonna say it right here. It's Thomas Wayne. It's actually Bruce's father. And we find out a little bit about Bruce's father's life. He was a drug addict, and then finally Bruce finds out that his father didn't die, and he was upset. You know, I turned into this bat person. You left me because you were addicted to drugs, and Thomas Wayne felt bad about this. So when his son actually did die, and he did see his son's life after. He quietly saw his daughter, his granddaughter born. He saw his granddaughter have her life. And again, we saw Bruce get married and all that. So he did see Bruce's life, but just silently. And he said, you know, I want to respect Bruce in every way possible, and I couldn't do that before. So this is why I wear the bat symbol. And the reason he probably does have powers because he was using drugs that enhance his strength. So that's probably why he does have these inhuman type powers. And that's his whole origin story. And I gotta say, this is actually my pick of the week this week. Again, as someone who actually knew the identity, it wasn't for the shock reveal of this issue. It was just written so well because we know Batman's story already. We know, oh, his parents died, and the reason he became Batman because he felt this was an injustice because they died for no reason. And then Bruce finds out, wait, they actually weren't good people. And it's really interesting to see all that. And then you do get to see that old Bruce, but in a totally twisted way, which I really love about Earth 2, and what Tom Taylor has been doing with Earth 2, is making it, in that twisted way, interesting. And the best way to put it is, like, because I just recently been seeing the show, it's like Once Upon a Time, the TV show, where they have these regular Disney-type origin stories. You know, we all know the Disney tales, but they twist it to make it interesting. And that's the best way to put Earth 2. We know all these characters, Batman, Wonder Woman, but then they twist it. And I think Earth 2, issue 2 Annual was the best twist, and even though I already knew the twist, I thought they did it so well in this issue. It was written so well, where you actually cared for Thomas, even though he wasn't a good guy. You cared about his story. You wanted Bruce to forgive him in a way. And then the whole ending is like, I want to be there for Bruce. I wanted to show that I will do anything. I will change my identity for him. So this is how I honor him. And we all know Batman is just a symbol, so that's the ultra symbol for Thomas Wayne. So I just really enjoyed this issue. I thought it was well written. The art was great. And this is probably the best Earth 2 issue I've read. And it's been, what, I don't know how many issues it's been. I'm not going to even guess. But there has been a lot of issues, and I've read every issue or two. And I really think this was the best emotional issue, the best artwork, and for people that didn't know who Batman was, kind of a cool surprise. So I'm going to give this 5 stars. It's my pick of the week. Smallville came very close, but I actually thought the artwork was a lot better here, and both issues had different ranges of emotion for me. So really love this issue, and I'm really looking forward to see what Tom Taylor does with Earth 2, and I think he's definitely a secret weapon for DC, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Tom Taylor's career for DC, because I've been loving his writing since Injustice. So, really enjoyed this issue. This is my pick of the week. Really looking forward to, I think, Earth 2 coming out next week, seeing how this all continues. And, you know, usually annuals are a little bit, obviously, double size, and this felt effortless to read, and I wanted more, and that's great for an annual. So I give this 5 stars. Definitely recommend it. Worth the money. Pick of the week. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their own situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.